Hey guys, welcome to my first ever playthrough of Baldur's Gate. I was just making a huge checklist of all the popular games that came out in 2000. That was actually Baldur's Gate 2, but I don't want to skip this one. I don't like skipping main titles of popular franchises, so we're gonna do this one first. He who fights with monsters should look into it that
No, you can't. I will be the last, and you will go first. Jimmy, please!
why he die. Why Sauron kill him? I need to go through the tutorial for sure. And I think I can import free character. Yeah, this one. This is the first guy, the fighter. We're just gonna keep it simple. And import. That's what I did. I'm already struggling. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Abdel fighter, chaotic good. Fighters use melee weapons to inflict damage up close. They have a high number of hit points and can equip heavy armor. Perfect. Fighters are excellent on both offense and defense. Very nice. Why can't I? Appearance. Does it really matter? Like, voice.
Onward! Death to you all!
Perfect. My name? There you go. Strike some fear into our opponents. Normal difficulty, right? Yep. Enemies deal 25 less damage. I don't even know Dungeons and Dragons. That did not exist where I grew up.
Greetings to
Okay.
you.
I don't know. Greetings to you and welcome to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Well, thank you. Belt? That's your name? Okay. I understand that you're eager to get started. A man of your profession would not be comfortable cooped up in a castle such as this. I need to kill. But before you leave, it is my duty to make sure you're prepared for what awaits you in the world of Baldur's Gate EE. Baldur's Gate EE uses 2nd edition AD&D rules. This might seem overwhelming at first, but I will familiarize you with the basic rules and interface of the game. We'll begin by the pause feature. Pause the game at any time with spacebar or by left clicking on the clock lower left of the screen. Is that the pause button? Rest. Help. Quick save. Or I could just press spacebar, it's fine. Unpausing occurs the same way. Pausing is most useful during combat where it gives you time to carefully orchestrate your party's next attack. While paused, issue your commands. Also, this is my first ever turn-based game. So there's a lot of firsts for me in this one. That's why I put it off for so long, I guess. I just didn't want it to go through it, man. I was gonna play this one first, but I decided to do Perfect Dark. We just finished that on the channel, amazing game. But yeah, man, I'm done waiting. Let's just go. Let's just jump in. So During combat, pause and do the thing that you have to do. When you unpause, your characters will carry out the orders you have given. Okay. If you do not use the spacebar, you may find the game very difficult to play. Why don't you experiment while pausing right now by using spacebar and giving your character some movement commands? When you have finished, left click on me to resume our conversation. Movement commands. You did not tell me how to do it, but I think I know. So lower left you said? That's also pause? Good. Day 0, hour 7. Early morning then. I pause.
A waste of my talents.
Abdul the Horrid. He's not interested in these
My
simple
next topic is
maneuvers.
on how to differentiate enemies from people you want to talk to. Enemies have red circles. People you want to talk to have blue circles.
Okay, cool. Certain option settings can remove these circles during unpaused gameplay so that their presence do not distract from the mood of the game. Oh no, I don't mind. I'm a baby. The circles are always present when the game is paused, however. Alright. Interaction with NPCs defaults to talk for neutral targets and attack for hostile ones. Talk to neutral characters identified by blue circles by left-clicking on them. To attack hostile NPCs, simply left-click on them. If you want to attack a neutral NPC, select a weapon icon from the bottom of your screen and left-click on the target. Let's test this now. Left-click on my servant and you'll start a conversation. Servant Jospil, come here at once. That's my dude. So I just do this.
Hey there. Wasn't that easy? What I'm going to do now is turn hostile.
You stay in the kitchen, Jospil. My circle will turn red and then you can left click on me to attack. Alright then, let's go. Hit me if you can. Careful what you wish for, man. Did I? Wait, I'm swinging and missing. Oh no.
Well done. That was a good hit. Belt will talk with you now.
That was like my 5th swing, by the way. That's embarrassing. What is happening?
I now want to talk to you about the inventory page.
Alright. You can look at your inventory by right-clicking on your character portrait or by pressing the backpack icon on the left side of the screen. Return to game, world map, journal, inventory, record, mage, book, priest, scroll, and options. This one? Or I can press I. Take a quick look at your inventory page. To get out of your inventory page, simply press the return to game button at the top left of the screen. Boom! Look at that. I have quivers. I have armor pieces. Of course. What is this? Shield. Armor class 10. Class hit points level. Bonus hit points level. Hit points. My HP, right? Base. Taco 20. Strength modification -1. Taco. I did not read the manual, by the way. The manual actually was like 80 or 90 pages, which is... What the heck, man? I don't want to do that. Should I pull it up? And we can occasionally dip into it if I struggle too much. Maybe I should do that. Quick items, quick weapons, a ring, another ring. Belt. How does belt serve me on my journey? I get boots, but belt? And a cloak. Ooh. Okay. Right now I have nothing. 0 Pounds. This is pounds. LBS, right? 170 is my limit. This is my stat screen. Fighter level, experience points, proficiencies, base tackle and tackle. Attacks per round 1. You mean I could have more? Lore 1, reputation average, AI script. What? Saving throws. What the heck is saving throws? Proficiencies longsword, fighting style sword and shield. Ability bonuses. To hit, damage, open doors. Ability bonus for opening doors. Weight allowance, okay, we know that. Armor class, missile adjustment. Whoa! We are RPGs? This is medieval, no? Reaction adjustment, hit points level +2, reaction +2, resistance none. I have a biography. This is gonna be my main character for the adventure, so I'm just gonna read this now. Why not, right? Drawn to the clamor of the forge at an early age, you have become quite skilled working for the monks of the keep, and have kept them supplied with whatever tools are occasionally required. Inspired by your foster father's tales of ironclad heroes, however, you know you would much rather swing a blade than a smithy's hammer. One of the watchers has been kind enough to take you under her wing and has trained you in the basics of the deadly arts. You yearn to leave the safe walls of your library home and venture forth along the tradeway, a trusty weapon at your side. You know little of how you came to be a ward of Gorions, but over the years you have gleaned something of your mother's tale, from his vague allusions, and from the words he sometimes uttered in a tear-filled sleep. She was a human from Silvery Moon and a friend of his for many seasons. As you have no memory of her, nor any keepsakes to remind you of her existence, you have come to believe that she died while giving birth to you. Perhaps it was the pain of such a parting that led Garain to cloister himself within the narrow halls of Candlekeep and raise you as his own. Of your father, you have learned nothing. My origins is unknown. Maybe that's part of the character arc. Maybe we'll get to know that later and it's gonna be epic. What is this class? Fighter is a champion, swordsman, soldier, and brawler who lives or dies by his knowledge of weapons and tactics. Fighters can be found at the front of any battle consisting toe to toe with monsters and villains. A good fighter needs to be strong and healthy if he hopes to survive. Class features: may wear helmets, may wear any armor and use any weapon. Okay. May achieve Grand Mastery 5 slots with any weapon class. May achieve specialization 2 slots in any fighting style. Okay. And allocate 3 slots in 2 weapon style. Hit die D10. Just gonna move past that. Prime requisites for dual classing strength. I need to put lots of points into strength, right? If this is anything like the FromSoft experience, we'll see. Okay, I guess we're done. Customize what? Mage spells, priest scroll, area map, world map. Ulgoth's beard destination unreachable. Well, why not? Friendly armed candle keep. That's where the dudes. A family.
Equip items by placing them in the appropriate slots around your character on the inventory page.
Okay. Once equipped, select the weapon by left-clicking on the quick weapon slot at the bottom of the main gameplay screen. A green box will appear around the weapon that is in your character's hands. An orange box indicates combat mode. I'm gonna give you a weapon now. I want you to try to equip it. You gave me a weapon. Party has gained a long sword. Man, this box is way too tiny. Can I? Oh, look at this. I can guard. I can fist my. Nope. You haven't equipped your weapon yet. Remember, just right click on your character portrait and you will find your weapon at the bottom of your screen in your inventory. Left click on the weapon and you grab. Oh my god, don't tell me that. I know that. I'm grabbing. I put it in quick items. Yay, my guy has a sword now. Neat. There you go.
Good job. It's time for us to go upstairs now. If you move your cursor over to the stairs, you'll notice that your cursor becomes a stair cursor.
Okay. When your cursor changes, it means that you're about to perform an action other than moving. If you left click on the stairs, your character will walk over to the stairs and move up to the next level. Look at that. How do you pan across the... What the... Okay. Right click drag is... We have a rotate icon. How do you pan? Can you pan?
What?
Oh my goodness. Found it. It's middle mouse.
No sooner said than done.
You talking to me?
Make it quick.
Now to the next part of your lesson, the journal. I want you to check your journal.
To assist in recording important information, many details will automatically be entered in your journal. To access the journal, left-click the quill icon on the left side of the screen. Entries are cataloged according to the story chapter in which you encounter them. They are also divided up into quests and main story entries. Main story entries will remain in your journal forever, and they are a reminder of all the major events in your character's life so far. Quest entries are entered in your journal when a quest begins and removed when the quest ends. The entry then appears in the Done Quest section. If you check your journal right now, you'll notice that an entry has been placed to remind you to finish combat training. When your training is done, the entry will disappear. This is a reminder from Belt to finish your combat training. So we got journal and quests. Okay. Chapter 1. Prologue.
All right then. Now your first combat lesson. My combat teacher, Brevin, is going to be coming right up the stairs. I want you to hit him and then check your journal.
The captain of the gods. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You cannot go back downstairs. I don't want to. What happened to my... Okay, my weapon's right here.
Good job.
Actually.
I want you to check your journal and see how it has been updated.
Check both the quest and journal buttons, as they will contain different kinds of information. I messed up. I didn't have the sword. You leaving, bro? He's scared. Tutorial. Your journal is used to keep track of plots that go on during the course of the
I
game.
want you to check your map screen.
You can have user entries. Oh, pretty cool. Check your map screen to access it. Left click on the map icon. Second from the top left side of the screen. This will show you. Yeah, I think we know. Wait, I skipped something. Once on the map screen, you will notice a world map. Displays all game areas. You may also annotate your map screen by right-clicking where you want to make a note. Your cursor will change and you can type a short message to yourself. I'll give you a few seconds to try all of this. Area map. Cool. What the heck? Oh, map.
Another
Sure.
page you might be interested in is the character sheet.
Okay. Left clicking this will take you to the world. No. Left clicking on the head icon. Left side of the screen. The record sheet has everything you need to know about your character. You'll also find an export button and an information button on this page. The export button will export your character for use in a new game. This is not a save game, but rather a way of transferring a favorite character from game to game. It's pretty neat. The information screen shows your character's history and combat statistics. We know all of this, right? No point exporting right now. Let me become stronger. G is the shortcut for that.
Of course.
The last icon that you need to know about is the Options icon. You can also find it on the left side of the screen. On the Options screen, you will be able to save and load games, as well as modify graphics, sound, and gameplay.
Other characters can join you on your adventures. In fact, without companions, you'll find Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition almost impossible to finish. I will now introduce you to Zan, an elven mage. He will join your party and then show you how to memorize and cast spells. The mage is in the house.
Hello, I am Zan, a mage from Everasca in the north. I am going to join your party and show you how to cast and memorize spells.
Okay.
My first lesson for you is on how to cast spells.
Select my Zan's cast spell button. Choose a spell. Left click on your target. My cast spell button is the spell icon on the bottom of the screen. You'll need to have me selected for you to have access to my spells. You can also configure spells by right clicking on a quick spell slot. This summons a list of memorized spells to choose. If no spells are listed, the character either does not have any spells or cannot cast until higher levels. To cast a quick spell, left click on the appropriate quick spell slot and then select your target. I want you to try to cast a spell now. Select any spell in my repertoire and cast it. Umbild. Oh, you guys are both in my team? Pretty cool. Quick formation.
You haven't cast a spell on Belt yet.
Okay. Stop. Attack. Talk. Quick loot.
Life is so hollow.
Yes?
You haven't cast a spell on Belt yet.
Got it,
Our
Zan.
quest is vain.
Found it. Acid arrow. Burning hands. Acid arrow. I press
You
it.
haven't cast a spell on Belt yet.
That's what I'm trying to do. Is it selected or no? Okay, the icon's changed. Good. Awesome.
job. I am now going to teach you how to memorize spells.
Very well. Any spellcaster besides sorcerers and shamans must memorize spells using the rest button on the left panel after choosing their spells on the mage book or pre-scroll pages or pre-scroll. Select the mage book or pre-scroll icon that appears on the left edge of the screen. Choose the spells you want to memorize and then click on the rest button. Once your rest is completed, you'll have memorized all of your spell. I want you to try and do it right now. So you're a mage. Burning Hands, we already have this. Huh? Color spray. Memorize. Charm person. Memorize. Protection from evil. Memorize. Identify. Memorize. What is this? Different levels? So once I have done that, acid arrow, mirror image, look, dire charm. Oh my god, so many different spells. It's gonna be amazing. Very fun to hopefully use it. So now, this is the rest button. That's pretty cool, the rest screen. I like that.
Good job. I'm now going to teach you how to learn spells. I have a flame arrow scroll in my inventory.
Right click on the scroll and it'll bring you to the item history screen. On the bottom of the screen, you'll find a button that says Write Magic. Press this and your mage, me, will now be able to cast Flame Arrow. Once I memorize it, that is. There is a chance of failure when trying to learn a new spell. Failure means that the scroll is used up and mage does not learn. What? I will not fail with this one, but in the real world, your intelligence stat will determine whether you succeed or not. Okay, so I need to keep an eye on that. What's my
We're all
mage's
doomed.
intelligence stat? Right now, 25. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, the scroll book, you say? This one? Right click on this. Flame arrow. Conjuration, summoning, saving throw 1/2. This spell enables the caster to hurl fiery bolts at opponents within range. Each bolt inflicts that amount of damage, plus that amount of fire damage. Only half of the fire damage is inflicted if the creature struck saves versus spell. It's like a defense thing. Caster receives 1 bolt every 5 levels beyond the 5th. 2 bolts at 10, 3 at 15. And so on. All of the bolts will streak toward the target of the spell, not usable by these people. But what about the intelligence requirement? That's not mentioned here. You copy the spell to your spell book. Flame arrow. Memorize.
Good job. Now I'm going to teach you how to identify items. When you find a magical item, you won't automatically know what it does.
To find out, you must first right-click on the item. There is a chance of failure when trying to learn a new spell. That's the thing, it's based on the intelligence, but we don't know the requirements. So it's like 50-50. A total roll of the dice. I don't like that. Right, magic. Press this and I'll now be able to cast. There's a chance of failure. Yup. Okay. Identify. Right click on the item. On the bottom of the item's history screen, you will find a button labeled Identify. Left click on this. If whoever has the item in the inventory has an Identify spell memorized or has an Identify scroll, then the item will be identified. Bots and very intelligent characters can sometimes automatically identify an item when they pick it up. I have an unidentified shield in my inventory. I also have an identify spell memorized. I'll give you a moment to try to identify the shield.
Life is so hollow.
Okay, inventory screen, that's the shield. I press right click and then I go identify. Do you wish to identify the item with a spell or scroll? I think we have the spell memorized. Whoa, that was shocking. A medium shield is carried in the same manner as a small shield. Unlike the small shield, however, its weight prevents the character from using a shield hand for anything other than carrying the medium shield. This penalty is offset by the fact that the shield is magical, granting an additional +1 protection to its wearer. Medium shield. Cannot use item. I can. Of course I can. I see the updated numbers. Armor class becomes 8. Green means good, right? So the lower the class, the better. It's like UFC ranking rules. What's this? Identify. Oh, you also gave me a scroll. Duration instant. Area of effect. Casting time special. With this spell memorized, go to the description of an unidentified item. I think we already did this though. You don't need to do it again. Personal item. What? Okay. What's next?
Now that you know everything about using mage spells, I'm going to introduce you to a cleric. Her name is Bronwyn, and she'll be teaching you how to use cleric abilities.
Bronwyn? There she is. Damn, she's beautiful, man.
Greetings and goodwill. I am Branwen, and I follow the ways of Tempest, god of war. I'm going to join your party and teach you how to use cleric abilities.
Jolly good.
You
So,
cast cleric spells in the exact same way that you cast mage spells. I'll refresh your memory in case you've forgotten.
Select my cast spell button, choose a spell, left click on your target. You need to have me selected for you to have access to my spells. I want you to cast a spell on Belt now. He's slightly wounded from the other spell you cast on him, so you should use one of my healing abilities. You're the healer. Go ahead. Cast a healing spell on Belt, or anyone else for that matter. You can restore a healing spell if necessary. Okie dokie. I don't know what this means. Because right now nobody's selected. Is that why we have this?
Hello?
Bronwyn.
You haven't cast a spell yet.
Oh my god. Let it go, Bronwyn. Cure light wounds. Bark skin chan. Draw upon holy might. Hold
You haven't cast a spell
person.
yet.
My goodness, Bronwyn. Vita Mortis Kai.
Now I'll give you a short overview on how to memorize cleric spells.
Any spellcaster, besides sorcerers and shamans, must memorize spells. Using the rest button on the left panel after. Yeah. I think we know. Choose the spells you want to memorize, and then left click on the rest button. Once your rest is complete, you'll have memorized. I want you to try and memorize some spells right now. Is that you, Bronwyn? Cool. Cure light wounds. Bless. Doom. Protection from evil. Shillelagh. And then memorize. Why not? I have already memorized it. Okay, now I need to rest, yes. Did I not do it?
Good job. Now, on to another ability. A very important skill to the cleric class is the turning of undead creatures.
Okay. Paladins also have the ability to turn undead. Activating this icon will cause many undead creatures to flee or even be destroyed. When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish. Any other action such as attacking or casting a spell will deactivate the ability. Now I'm gonna teleport in a skeleton. Try to destroy it using my turn undead ability. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Turn undead.
Good job on destroying the skeleton. Now I'm going to introduce you to a surprise visitor.
That was
it's
easy.
Your childhood friend, Imoen.
Emo! She and I'll be waiting on the next floor, so hurry up on there. What the heck? Nothing happens to your
If Tempus
physique.
wills it.
Our quest is vain.
Select all. Formations.
A waste of my talents.
Formation rotation. pretty cool, man. So we're going upstairs. We're going to attack.
Hey, how are things going?
Well, hello there, MON. You must be itching to get started on your adventure. Actually, I am. Anyway, I'm supposed to teach you about how to use Thief, but only after I join your party. Alright,
So
gang.
anyway, I'll
Chill.
start with the pickpocket ability.
Awesome. To use this ability, you must press the thieving button on the bottom of the screen. The button obviously won't be there if a thief is not selected first. The thieving icon is an eye mask, which thieves are occasionally known to wear. Once you select the thieving button, left-click on the person whose pocket you want to pick. To give this a try, attempt to pickpocket a gem from Belt's pocket. Stop people.
Stupid. I'm your teacher. Stop trying to attack me.
I'm sorry,
No sooner said than done.
but you were exposed, my friend. You're in my party now. I can pick you, and the thief is in thieving eye mask.
You haven't got the gem yet. What's taking you so long? To use this ability, you must press the thieving button on the bottom of the screen. I'm gone.
Empty the compartments of
Very
your
good.
pantaloons.
Now I'm going to teach you how to detect and disarm traps.
You pretty handy. To detect a trap, first you must press the Find Traps button on the bottom of your screen. While it's active, any trap in the area that you detect will be highlighted in red. The Find Traps button is represented by icon of 4 triangles, but in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish. Any other actions such as attacking or casting a spell will deactivate the ability. To disarm a trap, you must press the thieving button. You must then left-click on the red highlighted trap. Thieving button again. Okay, watch out. If you fail in disarming the trap might be sprung. There is a harmless trap on the west side of this room. I want you to detect and disarm it using my skills. Remember, press the Find Traps button to begin searching. For triangles, it may take several moments for me to find the trap after I begin searching. Find triangles for me. MON. Go. I have already found it. So now I press thieving button and take care of it.
Good job. You should also know
Nice.
that when you're in detect traps mode, you'll also be able to detect secret doors and illusions.
Okay, that's pretty cool. The next ability you need to learn is the ability to open locks. To pick a lock, you must select the thieving button and left click on whatever lock container you want to open. Once again, the thieving button represented by eye mask. There is a lock chest on the west side of the floor. Use my abilities to pick the lock and steal a gem inside. Thieving. There you go. Aquamarine gem.
What's taking you so long?
Are you serious? Wait, is there a time limit for it? Got it.
Good job. The next ability I'm going to teach you is one of the most important a thief can do. The ability to be stealthy.
You'll notice that at the bottom of the screen is a stealth button. Simply left click on the button and your character will attempt to hide in the shadows. The stealth button is represented by a face half in shadows. When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish. Any other action such as attacking or casting a spell will deactivate the ability. Now I want you to try to put me into stealth mode. You got a lot of cool moves. Look at that. I like you so very much. So I can just send her on scouting missions? Do all of the recon, plan my tactics and strategies? Holy.
Alright. Now that we've finished experimenting with stealth, let's go to the last thief ability, the set trap skill.
Alright. To set a trap, you must first access your special abilities. This is done by left-clicking the special abilities button on the bottom right of your screen. This button has a four-cornered star icon. When you press the special abilities button, it should bring up all of your special skills. One of those skills will be marked Set Snares. Simply press the button and then left-click on the point where you want to set it. Try setting a few traps. Belt will start you on the next part of your lesson in a few moments. Special abilities set snare. I want to set one right at Belt's feet. Succeed. Oh, you can actually see the bat trap.
You've been doing very well. Now I'm going to introduce you to two more party members, Minsk and Jahira.
They'll be teaching a few more things, then it'll be time for your last test.
Hello there.
Jahira.
Understood your lessons so far? They'll be of utmost importance when you get into the real world.
Minsk and I are gonna join your party and tell you about your remaining skills.
And the bull. You forgot the bull.
Who Boo? Yes, Minsk. I forgot Boo. Okay then, Minsk, Boo, and I are gonna join your party and tell you about your remaining skills. Boo has many pointers on how to adventure. He's a very wise hamster. Maybe that's what you're holding. You're actually trying to crush it in your hands? That's not love. That's murder. How many people we got?
There's a special abilities button on the bottom right of your screen.
Okay.
If you press this, the selected character's special skills will come up.
Different classes have different skills. Druids have the ability to shape change. Rangers have the ability to charm animals. And paladins have the ability to lay on hands and cure disease. The bard also has an extra ability, but you do not have to press the special abilities button to use it. When you have your bard character selected, a harp icon will appear in the middle bottom of your screen. Pressing the button activates the bard song. Bards can inspire the comrades in combat by the use of the bard song. They are able to move when singing, but any other action will end the song. Why don't you take a few moments to experiment with our abilities? Jahira. Jahira looking good. Alright. And she got the exotic accent. So you are a fighter slash druid. Druid, though, weapons are restricted to only those allowed by the druid's ethos. This character may specialize in but not master any weapon they can use. Use the abilities of a fighter and a druid. Okay, so what special abilities you got?
You've done a fine job so far.
No,
but
no.
There's still more to come. You'll notice that when you have a group of characters selected, there is a list of party formation buttons on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a little time to experiment with the formation. Are you gonna give me the time? Because I don't think you're gonna give me the time. You're just gonna rush me into the next thing.
Make it quick.
Why are you guys so impatient? I don't understand. Different formation type.
All right then, enough lessons. Time for the test.
We about to fight?
I'm going to allow you entry to the basement now. This is where your final test is to take place.
Okay. Located in the basement are a valuable star sapphire. You are to retrieve this item from the treasury. Treasury is locked and warded against thieving skills. So you'll first have to find a key. To succeed, you're gonna have to use all of your skills. When you go down the stairs, the game will autosave. This happens whenever you move from one major area to the next. You can therefore restart your game from the point where you made your last major area transition. Alright then, the door to the basement is open. Remember, if you die while you're in the basement, you can reload your autosave. I think I can also quick save. And it's Q. Quick save successful. Alright, team. It's time to kick ass. Which way do I go? That could be it. Oh my.
There could be traps. You should use my skills to find out if there are any. Remember that it takes a moment for the traps to become visible to me.
You wanna talk about traps right now? Attack! Attack!
For the fallen!
Go, go!
Tempest, give us victory!
The demons are slayed. That was easy work. Oh my god. That was so... Okay, there's more. Okay, there's more. Fall back, everybody fall back.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Tempest, give us victory!
Well, that was easy. So, Imoen, thieving.
Tis something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
What, you don't want to do it? Not thieving.
This way.
You're gonna do the scouting thing. You're gonna go stealth mode as well. But wait, if I go stealth, I cannot find traps. I didn't have much control over the combat. I forgot to pause. That was my bad. You serious? I have it! Find traps. So what do you mean? Trap sprung. Damage taken 6. I don't get it. Looks like maybe there aren't any more traps. I picked up
A
something.
scroll of monster summoning. You should have me learn the spell.
Okay. Oh no. Pause the game. Pause the game. Alright. So, select everybody.
Yes?
Party AI. Reveal details. We're just gonna attack this thing, alright?
By Tempest shield!
I think maybe I'm too far away to cast spells. Am I too far away? Let's see. Doom. I don't know what any of these do. Animate dead. Let's doom you. And with
We're all doomed.
my mage. What did you say? We're gonna throw the acid arrow, which is right here. Boom. Why aren't the rest of the guys moving?
What?
You go and attack. Right? Yeah. Go. Hell yeah. Take that, spider. That was much better. So, okay, the health is not too bad right now. We'll be fine.
This way.
Okay. Did I hear something from this side as well? I'm not sure.
Life is so hollow.
I cannot use acid spell anymore. Burning hands.
What is your command?
What is this? Shalila. What if I just healed you? How do I do that? Heal you. And then everybody else.
Make it
You.
quick.
These are like basic Windows controls. I'm just holding control key and selecting multiple characters. Going over here. Attack. Somebody took more damage. Okay.
No sooner said than done.
Can you lockpick? TV. Oh my god.
A fine sword. A fine shiny sword. Use it well, for it is surely enchanted. Boo's got an eye for such things.
Boo man. Hold on. So Imoen, inventory, longsword, enchanted. Give it to Boo. Character too far away. Well.
I'm gone.
That's the hamster Boo. Boo scuttled away as you try to grab him. Minsk stops any further attempt to steal the animal with a harsh glare. Squeak, indeed, brother. Oh my god, found another one. Look at that. The key! Thank the Lord. We found it. Now that we found it, maybe we might get ambushed. That's how usually things happen. Alright, team.
Yes?
Get
A
in here.
waste of my talents.
I've done had enough of this.
What are you guys talking about? Why are you so
What?
bitter?
A waste of my talents.
What, moving? No, don't go that far. She
I'm
got
gone.
this. Here's the big one. Star Sapphire.
Make it
Now-
quick.
Now
of
everybody
course.
move together. That was tough because these interactable items are so small and they're blend into the environment quite well, which is bad.
No sooner said than done.
Master,
Yes?
I have fulfilled my purpose.
A waste of my talents.
Good job. Your training is now complete.
You're now ready to start adventure and will be returned to the main menu. Good luck with Baldur's Gate. We have passed the final test. Let's go. This is exciting. New game. Import. Abdel. Appearance is good.
Death to you all!
Perfect. Oh no.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, The citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Here we go. We have a journal. Gorion, my foster father, has informed me that we must immediately leave Candlekeep and set out on a journey. He has given me some gold, and I must purchase supplies for the road, including weapons and armor. Welcome to Candlekeep, your home. As you move around the keep, you'll find green-robed monks. Your character should walk over and talk with them. Many important messages will be given to you through the text window on the bottom of the screen. To expand and contract this window, simply drag the top to the desired height. Find Gorion is our main quest right now. Here we have Candlekeep. Looking beautiful. What is this question mark? Okay. We're gonna wander and explore the outside first. Alright. Candlekeep Inn. Good
Hello,
morning.
child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Instructed to tell you about the basic mechanics of movement and time. Is there anything you want to know? Camera zoom, movement, combat rounds. We don't know about that. Combat flows in a series of rounds. Every creature on the battlefield exists in its own initiative round. This means that you have to move and attack. Your enemies are moving and attacking at the same time. Weapons with lower speed factors and spells with lower casting times can greatly improve your chances of survival. Though you can cast only one spell at a time, no matter how quickly you cast it. Nobody waits around for their turn, I think, right? Like a traditional turn-based combat. Everything's in full flow. I like that. Very well, return to me if you wish to continue your lessons.
Hello there.
Lydia. Oh, hello. Hey, have you seen my copy of the History of Halrua anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air. Just east of here, and oh, I hate being so absent minded, please. If you find it, I really do need it back. Okay, is that a new quest? There you go. Dear absent minded Flydia has lost another of her books, History of Halrua, this time. Last time she was at Candlekeep, she lost an entire 4 volume set in the hay we keep for the cows. Unfortunate.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
I'm here to teach you about the circles on the ground around everyone's feet. Blue is NPCs, non hostile. Green is our allies. Red is enemy. Yellow. A yellow circle indicates a character out of control. The most common reason for this is fear or morale failure. These characters will avoid battle at all costs, often running to a remote area of the map. The circle also appears when some characters become enraged. Berserkers, for instance, have been known to lose control in the heat of battle, turning on their own allies. Okay, so it's fear or madness. Purple. A purple circle appears around your character's feet if they are inaccessible, usually for the purpose of a cutscene or similar event where you are unable to use your full party. I guess that's not really important. It is not the feet but the aura surrounding them that is important. Yep. Move, bro. Wait, here's another green goblin. Is that the same guy? Is he teleporting?
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Garayan asked me to teach you about inventory, as well as customizing your characters and gaining levels. We know about the inventory screen, I think. Customization. On the character record, select Customize to access advanced options pertaining to your character's portrait, color scheme, sound set, and combat script. Combat script. I don't know what that is. Of these, perhaps the most directly relevant is your combat script. Choose the actions you wish the computer to make on your behalf when your character has no other commands. Every character's script is different, so you can customize a unique party strategy that suits your playstyle. It's actually pretty good. I want to check it out straight away. Customize. Okay, the active ones are lighting up. My character prefers melee weapons, right? Why is that on not active? I don't know. We'll come back to this. I need to put a few hours into the game before I, drill deeper and get all technical.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Tell me about leveling up. When you gain enough XP, a plus symbol appears on the corner of your character's portrait, indicating that you can level up. To do so, press the level up button on the character record screen. Leveling up may yield additional proficiency points, thieving skills, spell slots, or other abilities, depending on your class. Okay. Each level also grants additional hit points, making it easier to survive the world's dangers. It improves our health. That's good. Tell me about character record. I think we know. We have done all this in the tutorial. Wait. Use the buttons on the screen to view your character's abilities, scores, skills, proficiencies, level, XP, and other aspects of your character you may find useful. The screen also enables you to dual class if your character is human. Interesting. I am human. I cannot dual class. We're gonna have to figure that out later. Hello there.
I can take Drizzt with both my arms tied behind my back.
You seem very strong. Winthrop has kept his prices as low as he could, but I expect that to change soon. It's been weeks since a trading caravan has made it here. What are we trading? Priest's Quarters.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
I can teach you about some less common adventuring hazards and how to avoid them. And tell me about fatigue. Characters, especially those with low constitutions, grow tired after going too long without rest. As fatigue increases, they accumulate a luck penalty, which negatively impacts all attack rolls and saving throws. Rest whenever you can. I don't know about these terms, attack rolls or saving throws, but just don't get tired. If you're tired, rest. That's my takeaway from that. You can eliminate fatigue by resting either at an inn or in the wilderness, but take care resting in the wild. You never know what manner of beast might disturb you. Okay, tell me about morale. As a battle drags on, characters might lose composure and flee, running to a remote area. If your party includes a bard, the bard song can prevent morale failure. Cool. Tell me about the effects of intoxication. Characters imbibing libations may become intoxicated. This has two effects. Firstly, as many warriors can attest, it increases morale, really, making it easier to keep fighting without losing composure. Being drunk makes you not lose composure. Interesting. However, as you become more and more drunk, you accumulate increasing luck penalties, negatively impacting everything you do. Drink in moderation, if you must drink at all, okay? Tell me about disease. Certain monsters may inflict terrible withering diseases upon their victims. These diseases have various effects, but all can be removed by a cure disease spell or frequently a full night's sleep. Tell me about poison. Some attacks may poison you, costing you health every second until the poison runs its course or kills you. The poisoned have two options. First, they can drink an antidote or have a slow poison spell cast upon them. Alternatively, a poisoned person can simply wait it out and hope for the best. Healing spells can keep one alive long enough to survive most poisons, but some act too quickly for healing to counteract. We have a lot of options when it comes to poison. That's good. Thank you, Green Goblin. Let's check out the priest's quarters.
Hello?
Yo, priest. Shank. Oh, goody, goody. I've gone and found ye first. You are the ward of Gorion, no doubt. I am. What can I do for you? I don't recognize you. Who are you and what are you doing here? Who am I is unimportant, but who you are is very much so. I apologize for this dirty bit of business, but I must seek your death. A pity, I know, but it would seem your head is worth an exceptional amount to me. I kill you myself, and I need not share credit with anyone. A
No
hired
sooner said
knife,
than
a
done.
hired knife. Oh my god, pause.
Done.
Holy, what a surprise. Who hired you? And your name is Shank. I should have known, man. There's nothing much to do but to hit this guy. So hit him. One shot. I will loot your body. Thank you. We got money here. This is the priest's headquarters. Should I steal from the priest? I don't know. What's in here? Warhammer. Why would a priest need a warhammer? I'm taking that. I'm the chosen one about to go on a journey and everything. I hope the priest won't mind. You ain't good enough for me, pal. Parda. Abdul the Horrid. They call me that? That's pretty good. You cut yourself above the brow. There, what is wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something is very wrong indeed. Oh, Parda, there was a man in here. He smelled like stables. Tried to kill me. It's nothing. One of the cats didn't like me petting it. Yes, well. Get what you need from the inn, then, for Garain is desperate for you to be off.
Of course.
Who this?
What do you need?
Lydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay, there, beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got some plans for you. Oh, Lydia, you've done it again. History of Halwa. Can I read about this thing?
What?
What do you mean, what? There you go. Halwa was settled centuries ago by wizards fleeing from Berim in what was to become the Anarok Desert. The first wizards came in unique flying ships invented by the Netherese and found a beautiful and rich country settled only by shepherds and large herds of aurochs and wild rot. It was here that the wizards decided to make a stand, should the Farim follow. The Farim never did, but Harua has had to defend itself from attacks by all of its neighbors since then. Over the centuries, Dambrad has attacked and raided Halrua's ports and borders multiple times. Once led by a magic-resistant barbarian, the Dambrai occupied all of the country south of Lake Halrua. They were defeated in battle by the great archmage Mykonto, who slew their barbarian leader. 40,000 Dambrai attacked and were stopped by 500 Halruans. More than 200 Halruan wizards, including Mykonto, died in the battle. The last attack upon Halrua was less than 100 years ago. Through the Tilat Pass by the power-hungry king of Lapalia, he had allied with bandits from the wastes, though this time the Halruans were able to field a larger force, including fighting men as well as wizards in their skyships. Attackers were easily routed. Halrua also suffered through a civil war about 5 centuries ago, when a number of mages advocated beginning new experiments in magic, ones which even the Netherese didn't approve of. The renegades were driven from the region, but went on to found the land of Thay, or so it is said in Halrua. Since then, Halrua has been at peace. They have declared no wars, though it still suffers from raids from Dambrai pirates, bandits of the waste, savages from the Mire jungles, and any other pirate, raider, or hungry wizard who thinks that magic and wealth grow on trees in Hyrule. This constant raiding has made the Hyrule very defensive, warlike, and traditional. The people say that since wizards have always led them, wizards always will. Oh my god, a land of magic. Will we be able to see that? I hope so.
A waste of my talents.
Walking is for noobs, says Abdul the Horrid.
Hello there.
My book! Oh, you remind me of Gorion when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, I know. But he says it's a toil of love, a toil of destiny even. You must be a very special child indeed, to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. I'm special, but I'm also a threat to someone in the future, because somebody wants me dead. Poor absent-minded Lydia gave me a gem for returning her lost book. Candlekeep, it seems, continue to defy all laws of economics. The more books it holds, the more valuable they become to those who read them. The greater the supply, the greater the demand. Bah! All this thinking is making my head hurt. Time to pawn this gem and get something useful for it. Alright. Lynx eye is a specific type of labradorite. A feldspar gemstone, labradorite, as a class of stones, is pale to dark gray and has patches of colored reflections. This flash is most commonly blue, but can be of all shades. Green flash labradorite is called lynx eye in the realms. Lynx eye. I don't see no green. Wait. We should check this out, right? Does it do more damage? My current weapon does 2 to 7 damage. And this one is 3 to 6. Is that good or bad? Not even sure. What is this? Warhammer 1d4 plus 1. Strength plus 1. Quarterstaff, strength plus 1. Dagger also has strength plus 1. Confusing.
What do you need?
Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it though, her being sick and all. I need to get her one of them potions of of antidote of Hull. He stayed up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to man the gates early this morning, so I bet he's got a few of them lying around somewhere. Alright. New quest. Nessa the cow is feeling a bit under the weather today. Dreppins asked me to get a potion of antidote from Hull, who's been posted to the gate this morning. It appears that Hull has been using them to avoid his morning hangovers. Really? I cannot pet the cow.
Hello, child.
No time to lose.
Shall
I've
we
got to tell you.
your lessons?
Sure. Quick slots. Explain quick item slots, please. I think we know. Quick weapon slots, quick spell slots. If you're a spellcaster with one or more quick spell slots, right-clicking one with your mouse will allow you to fill each with a single spell from your arsenal. You'll be presented with a complete list of your available spells. Choose the one you want in the quick spell slot, and it will be ready to cast simply by selecting it. Provided you have the spell memorized, of course. I don't have any spells, do I? We have quick items, we have quick weapons. Quick weapons show up right here. Quick items, maybe these? Okay. Special abilities, use item. God. Alright.
Make it quick. No
I
sooner
should have
said than
joined the
done.
army.
It is a good thing we are not called upon to defend Candlekeep more often. I've I've a cousin in Nashkel that sent word of an iron shortage that is beginning to cripple their local gods. Iron shortage. Is that the other god mentioned about the trade? They've been expecting a shipment or something and it didn't arrive? Isn't that what he said? Temple of Ogma.
I should have joined the army.
Thankfully quiet here today, as usual. I hear there are problems outside though. Something about an iron shortage. Everybody's concerned about it?
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
I am to instruct you in how best to deal with the clergy, visiting temples and such. Is there anything you'd like to know? Why do people make donations to temples? People donate for various reasons. Some adventurers see donations as payments for information. Clergy members are often aware of local goings on. Especially large donations are typically recognized by a temple staff. They may speak of your good deeds to anyone visiting, improving your reputation. Why don't temples offer healing services for free? Adventurers sometimes forget that spells are not easily cast. Every raising of the dead costs valuable resources. We can raise the dead? That's pretty cool. A successful life of adventuring will supply you with ample gold to pay for whatever healing services you need. And when you need them, a temple will gladly offer those services for a nominal fee. I'm sure I'll be fine on my own. Thank you. Very well, return to me if you wish to continue your lessons. Thank you, green robed monk, priest of Ogma.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Really? Where did you hide all the books? I don't see nothing. I was wondering what you had to offer at this Temple of Wisdom. What are we donating? How about $11? While your donation to the temple was considerable, it was not enough to gain a reputation point. At least can I get some info? I don't get info. Cure serious wounds. Healed 17 points, okay. And then we got slow poison. Greatly slows the effects of venom, actually neutralizing all but most deadly poisons. Raise dead. Restore life to a dwarf, gnome, half elf, halfling, elf, half orc, or human. Note that the body of the person must be whole. Otherwise, missing parts is still missing when the person is brought back to life. What the heck? The person has but 1 HP when raised and must regain the rest by natural healing or curative magic. That is crazy. But will he be alive if we bring him back without a head? Probably not. Potion of healing cost. I can sell this one for $7. This is not where I should sell it. Elixir of health. Restores 9 HP. Elixir of health is a powerful healing mixture designed to cleanse the body of all impurities, cures poisons and disease. And then once the system has been purged, it is imbibed. The imbibed is cured by 10 HP to speed the recovery process. This one cures poison. Stone to flesh. This scroll will remove the effects of petrification from anyone afflicted by such an unfortunate condition. Simply approach the victim who has been turned to stone and read the scroll. And target the statue. Okay. Are we gonna buy this? It's actually very expensive. We're not gonna buy it. What does this 20 mean? There's this one, which I think is the quantity. But then there's this 20. I don't know. I guess that's it. We don't have any BGM. Music volume. Movie volume. Ambient volume. Background noises that are part of the scene. Miscellaneous sound effects. Volume of the music. I don't think we have any BGM.
Hey,
Yondala, hey there, Abdul the Horrid. I see you're up early this day. Well, your father Garan has asked me a strange favor. Seems like he wants you to learn some fighting, and asked me to be the teacher. I hope you brought your staff with you. I brought more than that, bro. Hostile creatures have red circles. Left clicking the red circle will attack them. You can switch weapons using the quick weapons icon. The weapon outlined in green is the current weapon. Attack with fist only. Empty quick slot. If you only wish to knock your opponent unconscious. Okay, that's good info. You don't have to worry about that with me, so use your staff. If you have magical abilities, try casting a spell at me by left clicking on the spell icon at the bottom of the screen. Left click on one of the spells and cast it on your target. I just hope you have an offensive spell memorized. Unfortunately, I don't. During our fight, I'm going to spring a little surprise on you. Remember, you can press the spacebar at any time to pause the game. This will give you time to think. Are you ready? Good. That a surprise? Who this? We have a surprise. I guess I stick with the staff. Let's see how we do. Eric. Beyond the law. You're closer to me. Shouldn't I just attack you first? Oh wait, he's a ranged guy. You're leaving? You did good, kid, especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. You should go talk to the gate warden if you want some experience in fighting with a group of people. You can find it just south of here. Out there, it can be pretty important to know how to fight with allies at your side. Well, that was easy. We hit him once. The storehouse. Nothing in the chest.
By Moradin's hammer!
Rivor. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this building yesterday. Already. Hope to get it. Hop to it. Get in there. Sorry. Another quest. Revo's storehouse. Revo has once again pressed me into service. In his storehouse, all reports suggest that our feline forces have turned traitor, and the rats are on the offensive. It appears that I am our last hope in the face of such an awesome display of power. Farewell, dear journal. Farewell. I've got to save the day once again. I don't need to press that. Here we go. Die, vermin. Death to you all. Say the war cries, bro. You're not saying anything. Come on. Land it. Let's try the warhammer. Go. Bang. Here's a feline friend.
No sooner said than done.
Here's another one. Now they're coming out. You guys had one job. One job. Pathetic. Oh, here's another one. Bang. Guess I'll take a little something something. What is that? Silver ring. Yep, that's mine. Because killing rats is hazardous. I could get disease.
By Moradin's hammer!
Yes, kill them like the rats that they are. A glorious battle unlike any of this world has ever seen. Here's $5. $5? Really? Don't spend it all in one place. Oh no, I'll spread it out. I'll go across the country with 5. Mental note, don't join the armed forces. They never inform you of the full danger when you enter, and they always pay you squat when you leave. Thank God we took that silver, right? It was the right decision. Revo gave me all of 5 gold pieces for putting my life on the line, and isn't there a Candle Keep People's Revolutionary Front I can join somewhere?
By Moradin's hammer!
I think I have checked this one. Okay. What are we building here?
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Given to understand you might need to know about saved games. What temporal mysteries can I illuminate for you about saving games? How do I load an earlier save? Is my progress saved automatically? What happens if I die? Can I still load an earlier save? I think I can. Yes, very nice. Yes, of course. Now, the week before that I was in Netheril. Was that before or after it fell? What? Speaking of saves. Boom, quick save. No? Why? Why is that? There you go, quick save successful. And then we can also do a manual save. Or not. The inner grounds. There we have it. We have our guy. Hey kid, I woke late this morning. I left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed, on the right side of the barracks. You forgot your sword? Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. You'll also find an antidote there. I think Drebin needs one. For old Nessa. Hull, one of the ever-present watchers here in Candlekeep, forgot his sword in the barracks this morning. He has asked me to fetch the weapon from its resting place in the chest against the right wall.
I should have joined the army.
Winthrop has kept his price as low as he could, but I expect that to change soon. It's been weeks since a trading caravan. Same thing. Nothing else in here. Is this like the main entrance gate to the place? Could be.
Our rules are very strict.
Who the heck is this? Gate Warden, soon be gone, Willie. Gurain asked me to teach you a bit about the finer arts of mass combat before you leave. Can I pique your interest with it, Abdul? Yes, Gate Warden, I would appreciate that. Good then, child. It's one thing to maintain control yourself in the heat of battle, but it's quite another to maintain one's authority over a group. I've asked Obi, the illusionist, to run a few simulations for you down in the storage cellars. Just follow me this way and I'll unlock the door. Let's get to fighting. Ba, 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 ba. Abdul, the gate warden, asked me to prepare a little going away party for you. A bit of mass combat practice in order. I believe, well, I'll make it real simple for you. Cantorus, Mordain, Arcanus, Deda, and Osprey are all gonna join your party. You'll have complete control over them, same as you will with anyone else who might join you in your coming travels. Once they've all joined your party, I'm gonna summon several illusions of common monsters you might encounter outside the safety of this keep. These illusions will attack the party, and it'll be up to you to issue the necessary orders to dispose of them. Remember, these creatures are illusions, and they won't be able to hurt you. Try your best to kill them, however, because in the real world, pain, harm, and even death are far more real. Some of your comrades will have magic items such as potions and wands. You'll have to equip these in the quick slots of the characters who have them. Some of them also have spells. You can cast these during the battle. Remember, even rogues and warriors can benefit from a good understanding of these more arcane forms of combat. Every so often, I will ask if you've had enough. If you have, then you can go back outside. Or if you want to continue, you can do that. So these are my friends. Okay.
Hey.
Short sword guy. Oil of speed. What's this? Potion of healing. Wand of magic missiles. Bring it on. What exactly is this? It's a dart, okay. Wand of the heavens. What does this one do? Flame strike, charge abilities. You're just a straight up brute. You have a bow. And what do I have? A silver ring. What's the point? It doesn't have any attributes to it. But we'll put it on, it's fun. Alright, so. You guys are my melee dudes. One you,
I need a swing or
one
some
you.
strong dwarven ale.
You guys keep attacking.
Yes,
And then you. What's this? You will stay here. Use this on somebody. Right? And then you will stay here. Use that.
Hey,
You're just a thief. You go for that guy. Attack! Who this? That's Obi. That was easy. I didn't do anything really. Can I go in here? Who lives around these parts? Sleeping woman. Sleeping
a
halfling.
waste of my talents.
What are you talking about? Rita,
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
I have a mountain of dishes to tackle. Late for your classes? You're a reader? I'm confused. Stop.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
So, are you sick? You look rather healthy to me, but you can never tell. Do you need any potions or such thing? Sure. Alright, take this potion. Well, thank you. The party has gained a potion of healing. Pretty good. Locked. If only I had a thief. I'll be back. A new guy just decided to lay down.
No sooner said than done.
Hello, child.
Uto,
Shall we
child.
continue your lessons?
I was informed you might be needing instruction on how to properly bend the universe to your will. Is there anything I can tell you about casting of spells? Memorize. Mages and bards memorize spells by selecting Mage Spellbook icon on the left side of the screen. Clerics, druids, and high-level paladins and rangers do so from the pre-scroll icon directly below the spellbook. Right. Select the spell's name to view its description. To memorize, select the Memorize button. Each casting of a given spell must be prepared separately. To cast Magic Missile twice, you must memorize it twice. Okay, I didn't know that. Choose higher level spells using the tabs at the top of the screen. Once you have selected spells for memorization, you will need to rest before casting them. Good. Once I've memorized a spell, how do I cast? By resting. You can access all memorized spell by selecting the spell casting icon on the main gameplay screen. Scroll left and right to view your memorized spells. Once you find the spell you want to cast, select its icon. Many spells require you to select the target creature or location before casting. Once you cast a spell, you must rest before casting it again. Tell me about classes that cast spells spontaneously. Unlike traditional spellcasters, sorcerers and shamans can cast any spell they know if they have spell slots of that spell's level available. You don't need to memorize it. That's pretty insane. Spell slots are pulled by spell level. If you run out of level 3 spells, you can still cast level 2 spells. Resting restores All spell slots. That's pretty good. Tell me about classes. Okay. How do I learn new spells? For clerics, druids, and high-level paladins and ranges, your spell allotment determined by class and alignment is fixed. When you gain access to spells of a new level, you learn all of your spells of that level. It is determined by class and alignment. Okay. Mages and bards learn spells by copying them from spell scrolls. In your inventory, unknown spells appear with a green shaded overlay on the scroll's icon. To transcribe a spell in your spellbook, access the scroll's description from the inventory screen, select the right magic button, and if your attempt is successful, the spell will be inscribed in your spellbook. The scroll is consumed in the process. If you fail, you'll need another scroll before trying again. Sorcerers and shamans select one or more spells to learn at every new level. Once learned, these spells are available to cast for the rest of their career. My god. We need to find one of those and recruit them. Thank you. What? You say that now, but can you? I didn't read the final response. When you find yourself in a dark forest surrounded by displacer beasts and can use your spellbook's contents, I do hope you'll remember this conversation. Return to me if you change your mind. I did go through everything. What are you talking about, old man? You're losing it. Another greenie.
Hello, child.
You want to know about
Shall we
thieving?
continue your lessons?
I think we know. How to set traps, how to find and disarm traps. Detect traps button activated. You won't be able to do anything but move while you search. But if your find traps score is high enough, every round will reveal traps in your field of view. Okay. Detected traps are outlined in red. Disarm them. Select the thieving button, then the trap. If your find trap skill is high enough, the trap will be disarmed. Okay. Hide in the shadows, we know. How to detect hidden floors and illusions. Selecting the detect traps button keeps you alert for anything out of the ordinary. If there's a door or other object hidden from view, you'll find it automatically the same time you find traps. Okay. Also, if you have sufficient points in detect illusion, you'll be able to see through and dispel any illusion school spells cast by an enemy. Nice. Thank you. $15 gold in a chest outside the house. That's free for anybody to take. I'm taking that. Why would he put it outside the house? What's this? Bunkhouse.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Right. Your grind's little whelp, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me. That I am. Do I know you? I'm his child, if that is what you mean. What business is that of yours? Let's try and play scared and think this guy's gonna succeed. Give him a false sense of security. Foster child, gotta keep it straight. He raised you as his own, but you are not of his blood. Your head ain't worth nothing if you're actually his child. Whoa. So our actual parents may be even more powerful? Or rich? I don't know. Now I know you're the right one. My ticket out of the gutter. Soon as I snuff your lights. Attack! Attack! Bang! Oh my god. Welcome to the blender.
Of course.
Yo. We exploded this man. I guess that's it. Another failed attempt.
A waste of my talents.
Who this?
Something on your mind?
I heard shouting. Abdul, are you okay? He's dead, whoever he was. He lunged at me with a knife. Oh, Karen, what is happening to this place? It is better you don't ask questions, Karen. You have instructed and inspired me throughout my childhood, and your heart would break to see what has just transpired here. But if I ask this question, would he know the answer to it? Probably not. We don't know who's responsible for all these attempts to kill us. Not yet. Oh child, you are too young for the life that is being thrust upon you. If you be fully equipped for your journey, I pray you run now to Garayan on the library steps, for he is anxious to depart. Very interesting about our background, right? If I was actually Garayan's child, then my bounty, there won't be a bounty on my head.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
I understand you may benefit from my knowledge of adventurous specialties. Are there any class abilities you would like explained? The cleric's ability to turn undead. Clerics and paladins can use their holy symbols to repel undead creatures. To use this ability, select the Turn Undead button. If your level is high enough, any undead creature in your field of view will flee while this ability is active. You might even destroy some weaker undead outright. The warrior's ability to guard. If you're a paladin, fighter, or ranger, you can defend a character or area by selecting the guard button, then the character or spot you wish to defend. While defending, your character attacks any creature that approaches the specified area or attacks the protected character. While defending, your character attacks any creature that approaches the specified area or attacks the protected character. I can basically try to protect a weaker member, maybe, of the party. Or if I'm low on health, I guard and then bring somebody else to defend. Get in front of me to fight. I don't know. We have options. The bard song we know. The shaman's dance. To activate your shaman's dance ability, select the dance button while the ability is active. Shamans cannot move or take any other action, but they will summon a steady stream of helpful spirit to aid in battle. Pretty good. These spirits act of their own accord. Their summoner does not direct them, but they are clever enough to differentiate friend from foe. Man, all these descriptions are making me very excited for the journey, actually. So many different abilities. I can't wait. Finally, the barracks.
A waste of my talents.
I should have joined the army.
Fuller. Ugh, what a med-filled night. That hull's just too much. Poor Sab had to go man the gate this morning too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you anyways? Yeah, the meat would explain why Hal forgot to put his sword on this morning. He sent me to fetch it for him. Sure, it should be in the chest over against the right wall there. We have the antidote and we have the sword. Alright. Anything else? Sorry, young'un, but you're not to be allowed in here. Now go run along and do something useful. But I wanna raid these chests. What's in here? He was following me. Okay, I don't see any more structure here, so after this I guess we can go inside. I'm hoping. Over here, buddy, over here. Took your sweet time, didn't you? Garind's a fool for trying to bring you up right, and you can tell him I said so too. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this whole iron crisis is the result of twerps like you wandering off with people's swords. Here's what? I didn't wander off. Here's 10 gold pieces. Now get out of here. I'm on duty. Well, thanks for nothing. Hal gave me 10 gold for bringing him his own dumb sword. I should have charged him extra for tongue lashing he gave me. You bad. I guess we're going in finally. No, wait, we gotta get the antidote. Back to what was his name? Here we go.
What do you need?
Hey, you're a wonder you are. Stick with me and we'll go far. Well, okay, stick with me and we'd probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? Good thing you ain't wearing none of that metal armor though. As I hear that the bandits out there would just as soon kill you as look at you to get it off your back. I just hope this whole Iron Crisis business is wrapped up soon. Well, I found that potion for Drebin's cow. I just hope it's what he thinks it is. And not a potion of fire breath or something. Aha. A fire-breathing cow would make Candlekeep even more popular. That would be crazy. And I would mount that cow and take over all the lands.
I should have joined the army.
Thankfully quiet here today as usual. Same dialogue.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
I can advise you on how best to survive the challenges this world may throw at you. What can you tell me about fighting my enemies? To attack friendly or neutral characters with blue or green foot circles, select your currently equipped weapon and then your desired target, but such acts do carry consequences. What about Taco? Taco, or to hit armor class 0, is the number your attack roll must meet or exceed to succeedingly hit a creature with an armor class of 0. The lower your Taco, the more likely you are to hit your target. What's my Taco then? 10. No. Base Taco 20. Okay, so we got a long way to go then. That's why I miss when I swing. I've seen that.
Hello, child.
Tell me about armor class.
Your lessons?
Armor class is your overall defensive rating. Your armor class is added to the attack roll of any creature attacking you, so a low or even negative armor class makes you more difficult to hit. And I think right now my armor class is 10. Tell me about saving throws. Your saving throw scores are a bit like your Taco. They provide a target number you must meet or beat to avoid the worst outcomes of spells or other effects. As with Taco, a lower score is best. Saving throw. Can I see that in my inventory? So this one's for protection against spells and stuff. What's my saving throw? I don't know. Saving throws, there it is. 14, 16, 15, 17, and 17. Okay. I don't know how high these numbers are right now. I'm guessing it's not that high since we're starting out.
Greetings, young one.
Whoa. Gurain has been looking for the young un. Total?
The worm shall wander the earth, and such a pestilence will follow in his wake that all that know of his passing shall be struck down by chaos will be sown from their passage. So saith the wise Alondu. When conflict sweeps across the dales, the great lizards of the Lord of mercy shall send fire and fury. Our divine laws he shall spawn us.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Oh, hey. I'm surprised if that stuffy old Gurain let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle faddle, I snuck off too. Old Puffguts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you, don't. What have you been up to? I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. I'm sorry, child. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but will not say to where. We haven't met this Winthrop character. I think that's where I needed to sell my gems and everything. I'm sorry, Shao, but I'm not to tell anyone what I'm doing. I must go. You should not tarry about either. Winthrop will want the beds turned down after you are done in the stables. Little one, I'm not much younger than you, though you sure got tall fast, relatively anyway. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. Wish I could go with you. Yep, I really wish I could. Yes, sir, really do. You are a thief. Of course I need you, and you're my childhood friend. Why would I not take you? You would only slow us down. There's no way you can come. Gorion would never allow it. You can come. Oh, don't be silly. Wait. Gorion would never even let you finish the sentence. Especially after what the letter office said. Did I say that? No, of course I didn't. Never saw no letter. Nope, I'll just get back to work now. You had better go. Gorion is waiting. What a letter. My dude. Wait, is there any more people that we need to talk to over here? Hold on, I'll be back. Wait a second, we didn't go in Candlekeep Inn. Everything else is done. I think. So let's do that. It's nighttime, because,
I am very proud of you.
What?
As I am sure Gorion is.
Go to Gorion and listen well, for without knowledge life is a mere shadow of death. What are you talking about, man? You and your threats or foreboding? What are you doing? In we go. And we got a couple more green goblins. We got music.
A waste of my talents.
Hello, child.
Teach
Shall
me
we
how
continue
to.
your lessons?
I have been told to advise you in negotiating with merchants, innkeepers, tavern owners, and the like. Is there anything I can tell you of such things? Tell me how to buy and sell things. It's pretty straightforward, right? Yep. Most stores mark up prices on merchandise. If you sell something, you won't be able to buy it back for the same price. Okay. Tell me about renting a room. When you're in a town, you won't be able to sleep in the street. Instead, find an inn with rooms available. Select a room from the options shown, then the rent button to have your party rest there. The more luxurious the room, the more HP your party will recover resting in it. But even the sparsest accommodations are superior to the forest floor. Alright, tell me how to listen to rumors in the tavern. If you want to listen to people talk, you'll need to drink with them. Choose the beverage of your choice from the list, select buy, and listen. Not everyone will say something worth hearing, but occasionally you might hear some tidbit that will turn into a quest you can complete. Thank you for that. Very well. Should you change your mind, I'll be waiting. What else we got in here? Who this? Winthrop, yes, that's the guy I was looking for.
Hello,
Got some stuff to sell.
Shall we continue your lessons?
I've been asked to teach you about the more advanced principles of movement. Is there anything you'd like to know? How do I go upstairs? That is such advanced movement. Open doors, enter, leave building. Travel between areas on the world map. How do I pick up items off the ground? How do I search for items in containers? I think we know all of this. Nothing right now. As you like, return to me if you need further instruction. Let's talk to you now. Firebead Elven hair. You sound fancy.
Find decent folk nowadays.
Ah yes, I'm back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With the Iron Crisis upon us, the trip from Baragos was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Gorian's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own. If you would permit an old man's jealous of you to say so. I've left an identity scroll with Ted Torrell in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. Alright, we got a new side quest. Firebead Elven here, an old mage who makes the occasional visit here from Baragost, has left an identity scroll with Ted Torrell in the inner grounds. I swear without me to run its endless errands, this key would crumble into the very dust from which it sprang. Here we go. Let's find Ted Torrell. Is he around? It's nighttime.
What? Of course.
Can we leave? Oh, the door's over there. My bad.
A waste of my talents.
I took a break without pausing the game and I came back. And it was darkness. Now where exactly is my friend? I think maybe he won't be here. Wait! Halt! Halt! What is he doing? You're sus, bro. Finally, wait.
I am very proud of you.
Firebead.
I'm sure Gorian is.
Okay. Firebead has sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well, return the scroll to him, but then you must hurry and speak with Gorian. He's waiting for you on the steps of the central library. I assure you, child, it is a matter of greatest urgency. Receive the scroll. And now I should just head back to the inn. Maybe we can use one of the rooms and see what they have to offer. Father has been waiting patiently, by the way, for hours. Good man.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Ah, I'm glad to see that age has not hardened your heart towards an old man such as myself. I'll take all of your identify scrolls. I have a great use for those type of scrolls. Here, allow me to cast a little spell on you. It'll protect you from any evil you might meet tonight. Protected from evil. Very nice. Old Firebead was grateful for my help. He cast a spell on me and said it would protect me from any evil I might meet tonight. I don't know what's out there beyond these walls, but I guess I'll find out soon enough. Now we talk to Winthrop.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee. As per Candlekeep's custom, don't you know? That is outrageous. What kind of a fool do you take me for? Stuff you're in, and you stuff your company. You always were the big kidder, Winthrop. That gets funny very nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. I fear I don't have that kind of entry fee with me. I suppose I shall return when I do. Yeah, let's go with that. A charming child you always were, but I fear you lack the sense of humor. I was trying to dish it back to you by trying to be serious. Oh my god. Anyway. You lack the sense of humor your father and I shared. You must know that you're welcome here as always. Stay as you will, as long as you like. So is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Well, I'm protected right now from evil, and my guy said any evil from tonight you'll be protected from. So I think we should not sleep and spend the night. Anything for me? Sure. What do you have? What do you have to offer? We got peasant, merchant, noble. We're not resting right now, so I'm not gonna look into it. What can I sell? I can sell the eye gem. I'll sell that. I got 2 potions of healing. Bastard sword, long sword. Hold on a second. I wish I could open the character record. I think my guy is good with long swords, so I'm just gonna buy this. Longsword. Ninjato. And I think also the fighting style is sword and shield. Which is the best shield right now? We got medium, we got large, and then we got buckler. Should we go for the large shield? Let's go for the medium one. And I think this one looks nice. I'll take that. Medium shield. I'll take the helmet for $1. Pretty good. What else? Chainmail, splint mail, leather armor, studded leather armor. I guess I'll go with this one. Reasonable price. Arrow, bolt. I don't know about ranged attacks. Sling. Would I need a sling? I'm a melee guy. I go in. I'm a brawler. I don't need any of that. What's this? Drinks. Blood wine, fire wine, mead. Nope, thank you. Another dagger. I have multiple daggers now. I can
No
sell.
time to chit-chat.
Nobleman says, step up to the heat, young one. You'll need a good fire to warm the chill stares of those monks. Those inhospitable they are. Isn't that so lovey? Huh? They lead a somewhat cloistered life here, so they are unaccustomed to many visitors. You are perhaps a bit colorful compared to what they are used to. Watch your tongue. This was my home for a good part of my life, and I'll not have you sliding them in their own keep. Oh, I wish I wouldn't let it concern you, milady. I was a noble woman. You didn't sound like a noble woman. Maybe this is the person that's talking to us. Perhaps they have not been as welcoming as they could have. But you are strangers in their home. I wouldn't let it concern you, milady. Perhaps they are not used to wealth such as yours. You're quite wealthy, are you not? Bring a lot of expensive jewelry with you? Let's go with that. I shouldn't answer that, lovey. Seems as though the scoundrel might be trying to get a bit too familiar, sizing up the potential loot. I should think. Best that you move along, lest the local constabulary get involved. What words are these?
No time to chit-chat.
Nobleman, I think you should be going before you end up scaring the miss. I want to talk to her more.
A pleasure to meet a socially acceptable person such as yourself.
Of course I am, but you say I'd much prefer it if you would leave me be. Then don't talk shit about my goblins, okay? I think I should sell this dagger to my big boy.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
As good to see you again as other I could have laid eyes on. Okay. If anything you need, just ask. I totally butchered that description or dialogue. What was it that I wanted to do? I wanted to sell this dagger. It's only a buck. Doesn't really matter, does it? We're good. We're good. Let's go upstairs. Check this one area before we leave.
No sooner said than done.
Somebody's sleeping. Let's not disturb. Nobody in here. Locked. Ah, man. If only Imoen was with me.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Man, all of these rich guys are assholes. Sorry to have disturbed you. Wrong room, I fear. Yes, indeed, you might help me to your valuables. Can you really be so misguided as to attempt a bold-faced robbery on the grounds of the most closely guarded keep, this side of Kalimshan? You are truly daft indeed. Perhaps you should go back to your room and reflect on how dangerous a mistake you have almost made. Now, I wanna give this guy a piece of myself. You once again, I should appreciate if you would remove your company until I sort it. Good day.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Make it quick. Yes?
Get his ass.
Of course.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Punch him. He's hostile, but he's not doing much. Yeah, take that and be warned. Is that a different guy? Who's this?
Away with you, beggar.
What? Look at that, he called me a beggar. What? I certainly hope there's an explanation for this intrusion. Explain yourself. Just getting to know the neighbors. Who might you be? I'm being a total bully right now. Explain myself. You are some pompous noble, and I'm here to take your belongings. Now, let's go with this one. My name is Quincy. Beyond that is my own business, and none of your concern. Leave, lest I report this intrusion to the guard. We cool. I think this guy's had enough. We sent the message. Let's go downstairs.
A waste of my talents.
And with that, we are out.
What?
Shouldn't I be... What the heck? What just happened? I heard something. A long sword shall aid me. Where do I put the shield here. Boom. And it improves my armor class from 10 to 9. What about this? I see nothing but green, so this is only very good. It's only gonna help us. Do I need a dagger? I definitely need helmet. Although that doesn't improve much. What about this? That improves my armor class to 6. Very good. I look strong. Alright, so our father waits, and we'll do the talking and see what happens in the next episode. I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care.